Big Fuzzy Yak.
Hold on. You're right. I have that all wrong. We need to update the stream first before we continue. Is it still tier 4A?
Like,
I swear I copied and pasted that all in there. Uh-oh.
Triathlon 3A.
T3A. Alright, let me just fix that really quick. My bad. I thought I had it already. Alright, let me change it on the screen. TEC. Alright, let's delete that bit out. Put this bit in. Okay, now my screen says triathlon on the video, and then I need to update the actual stream for it to say triathlon because I wrote the wrong thing in there. Whoopsies. Alright, there we go. Triathlon, not score attack, tier 3A TEC seasonal fall 2021. Yeah? Is that right now? Thank you for the correction. And my cat is on my desk all of a sudden. Cat, you were here the whole time, and now you're gonna be wanting to run across my keyboard. Alright, let me give you some treats on the floor.
I'm gonna mention, not only do we have my girlfriend spectating, but we also have our cat.
Oh, so both of our cats can just meow to each other. Alright, I'm just gonna put some treats on the floor and see if that will get her off. Because she literally will like lay down on the keyboard or mess around with the mouse or come running through the below the monitor. Got her own. Alright, I found her the treats. I'm trying to see where she's going. Because my cat can be very stubborn. Alright, so far she's down there. Alright, I'm gonna put this blanket back for you how you like it, just in case. Alright. Oh, she's just gonna want to bother me a bit. Alright. Okay, just getting situated. Alright, let me find the room code again to try.
The room that I have open is in Zone Battle.
Do I have to go to... Don't I just go to ranked or...
Friend match Zone Battle.
Oh, okay, so friend match. I didn't go friend match. Alright, friend match. And then I think I can just type it in there. Alright, so... Is it still the same thing? GT4P?
J24P.
G24P, not Z. J24P.
2
Oh,
4P.
okay.
Oh wow, actually typed it wrong.
Oh, that's fine. We're in there now. So
We did it.
Triathlon. I'm gonna go left side because that's where my name is.
Sure.
Okay. Alright, so that's fine.
And I have this set. It is.
What are we playing?
first...
Score attack? Zone
This
battle.
is Zone Battle. I chose Zone Battle for
Zone battle.
the first
Okay.
one.
Okay.
It's already set up for
The
first 3.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't know how to do any of that, so I'm happy that you did that. So thank you for that. Okay. Good luck. This is mega exciting. Oh my goodness, here we go. Okay.
Haha. Success.
Wow! Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought I was gonna get a second one there.
Oh!
Oh?
You're so good. I
The
have not
game
played
froze
against
for a
like
sec.
fast people for a while, so yeah. Look at my D rating next to your A rating. How are we even in the same league? You're like a professional.
I'm not a. I'm not. Okay, I. How
Come
to
on,
say?
you're really good at the game.
I'm not a professional because to
Oh shoot, I was shot.
professional is you've won money by playing the game. But the problem is I have won money playing Tetris, but not from a tournament.
Ah.
Not from anything truly competitive. There was a Tetris mobile game for a while. It
You know
probably
what?
still
I just downloaded that game recently. Yeah. How funny.
It's the network Tetris because EA lost the rights to mobile Tetris last year, 2 years ago. And for a while they were running this really bizarre Tetris game show on the mobile app where they actually gave out real money prizes just like randomly to the people in like top 100 or top 50 based on like scores of people playing at the time.
Wow.
It won, I don't know, like $160 or something like that, US.
It's pretty impressive. Oh,
It was really weird.
you already destroyed me. Nice. Oh my gosh. You're gonna kick butt in the next version.
It'd be irresponsible for me to
You,
battery.
you're gonna win this thing, I'm telling you. And I'm gonna be like, I got to play against you.
I don't. Ugh. What I will say, and I don't want to brag too much, because I am susceptible to that. I've been very surprised at my own performance, specifically in the zone battle part of this tournament.
Really?
I'm expecting to go anywhere in zone battle because I know so many people that are so good at versus Tetris.
That's how you get better, because like you know these people. Why am I putting these blocks?
But somehow I had a bunch of matches like every day for a little bit because people were just scheduling matches way in advance of the deadlines in the zone battle bracket for some reason.
Oh.
And get it over with, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
And so now I am ready for my winners finals match in the zone battle bracket. And I have to wait for the bottom bracket to catch up before I can do the finals.
Oh, that's so funny. You're just sitting there waiting, ready to go.
Kinda, yeah. Which is just like the fate of the person in winner's bracket, right? That's just how double elimination tournaments end up, because you have to do so many more loser's bracket matches than you do winner's bracket.
Oh.
But I ended up playing against seriously good competitors.
Did you warm up at all today?
A little bit. I played like one or two zone battle matches earlier.
One or two. You just remember from the last time, you're like, oh, I don't need much practice.
Oh, why did I do that? Oh no. Wonder if I could 3-wide this. Obviously not. I never learned how to do 3-wide. I'm being entirely too greedy right now.
Okay. The tournament. I'm supposed to do what you gotta do to win. Like, I already said it's an honor to get to play against you.
I don't... It's weird. I don't know how to respond to that.
Why? You're so good and you're really nice, so I respect that.
Yeah. I'm out. Wait, what?
What?
Now I'm in.
What?
My game froze while I was in zone, and then I just didn't have any wiggle room
You're just trying to make
anyways.
this interesting, aren't you?
No, I genuinely was too greedy. Playing way too high. Haha!
Uh-oh. Do you have a good opener? Uh-oh.
That got my perfect clear.
Cool. That's amazing.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Wow. Destroyed.
That's
You got your
zone.
round back. Yep, that's zone. So what shall we play next?
It is your choice for the second.
Would you like to play some classic? Because there's no hold.
Entirely you.
Oh, do we have to back out for you to... Yeah, okay. Alright. And then you make the new room for that. Is your girlfriend good at Tetris?
Are you good? She
He
says
says
no.
no. I'm sure she is. You don't even think you're good and you're really good, so I'm sure she's a lot better than she thinks she is. I'm just glad she gets to watch you this time. Is it going to be the same room code or is it...
It'll be a different one. You
Oh,
want
it'll be a
me to
different
make?
Yeah, for you to make it. I don't really know how to make it, to be fair. I'm doing good just to be able to put the room code in. So
Let's see, for classic, it is first to 2.
First to 2, okay.
It'll be JF4D.
JF4D. Alright. Space. Oh, I click space. Come on, space. JF4D. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Now I gotta go to the left. Alright, you're in the right already. Okay. She's being sneaky. She likes the heat though from the back of the PC. Okay, cat.
Mm.
Wait, that said.
This is
Oh, okay.
intro.
Alright.
I probably shouldn't have done zone battle first.
Why?
the way that you stack in zone battle is so different from either of the score attack modes
What
that it's hard for me to like mentally adjust.
speed? Like 5 or something? Or
There.
huh?
I don't care what
You
speed.
okay? Alright, 5. You ready? You're gonna click it?
Yep.
Okay. And I'm gonna click before you're ready. Ah! Okay, here we go. Good luck.
Yeah.
There's no hard dropping in this.
Every drop is hard in classic.
If I look like what I've built so far.
It's not a type of T-spin that I can do.
Oh, I don't even bother trying that in this mode. I could try to set this up, but it probably would fail if I try to get it in there. Yeah, it failed.
You can do that.
Yeah, but I have a hard time rotating it in this mode. Just gets stuck.
I'm building too high up. This is bad.
Yeah, my buildings are not good either. To be fair. I tried to execute a T-spin and it failed. And then it gave me a blob building.
What am I even trying to do right now?
I mean, you did have the whole gap. Do
No,
combinations count in this mode or no?
Nope.
No.
It is purely
Clearing lines.
line.
Yeah.
No, no, no. No, no, no. I can't function without 7 bag. No, that's it.
Oh? It doesn't even matter because I still have to try to beat your score anyway, so...
You have 2 minutes to do it.
Yeah. But you...
Which is basically as long as we've been playing the whole time.
You put it like that. Not getting enough points. Best thing is probably just to try to get the Tetrises, but...
In Classic, the, like, bonus for clearing Tetrises, I think is even bigger than in Modern Score Attack.
Then I get into that habit of trying to play flat, because in this mode, as soon as I misdrop, I just misdrop my whole board. It seems to be like some domino effect that goes on. Try to Whatever. Yeah, I think you still got me this round. Yeah, you still got me. See? See? Even
Somehow.
with 2 minutes of time. Oh my gosh. You had 10k more than me. Tetris rate. Your Tetris rate was way higher, to be fair.
5.
I saw that. I was like, you kept it at 5 for me. Oh.
There was a truly bizarre piece of Tetris news that came out. I don't know if it was yesterday or 2 days ago.
About brain function and memory, or
No,
no,
I'm...
something else?
Apparently, Arika has been working on a home console port of the Tetris the Grandmaster games. Which we only know about because there was an announcement made, not an actual proper reveal announcement for the ports, but an announcement of a delay of the reveal announcement, which in effect revealed that they were doing it.
Oh my gosh.
And this was like an extremely unexpected move because everyone at this point kind of just assumes that Tetris the Grandmaster is dead forever because the Tetris company didn't allow Arika the rights to use Tetris anymore after they made Tetris the Grandmaster 4. They weren't allowed to release it because they no longer had the rights to Tetris. And they hadn't done anything with it since. Except, and I'm only remembering this now, Arika was in fact the developer of Tetris 99.
Oh.
Which is probably what got them back in the good graces of the Tetris company. And in this announcement, I don't know if they said this directly in the announcement, because I didn't read the announcement directly, I just saw articles about it.
Mm-hmm.
So either it was stated or implied that basically the potential for any new Tetris the Grandmaster game would be dependent on the success of this home console port. And we don't know which Grandmaster game is getting a port, although I'm betting my money on TGM 3. And the only other time they've done anything like this. There was an Xbox 360 game called Tetris the Grandmaster Ace that was just so bad. Everyone hated it. And I think you had to pay money for like a paid DLC in order to have the correct rotation system
Oh?
for TGM.
Wow.
The base game came with this really weird altered version of the TGM rotation system. And you had to pay money to get the original Sega rotation. Not Sega. Arika rotation system.
How do you already have 100,000 points more than me? What did you do?
What I was doing was talking about
I know, but it seems to
versions of
work for
Tetris
you.
that no one cares about.
I was like looking at your score over there. I was like, sheesh.
I play better if I'm thinking about something else. In score attack only.
That's course.
If I have anything distracting me in zone battle, I lose.
You just like went into like the zone zen. Spreading, oh shoot,
Yep.
I missed drop, of knowledge. And
That's like the actual reason that I got super into Tetris to begin with. Is because the feeling of just like floating in like flow.
putting in flow.
Just the only two games that I can actually say that I'm good at are Tetris and certain rhythm games.
Yeah, I'm not
And it's
good at
because
those.
once I get in flow, I can...
Can you play that OSU game?
That's like the one rhythm game that I don't touch.
Oh, okay.
I don't have...
I've tried it.
I've
I'm not
tried
good at
it,
it, but it's
I'm
cool.
bad at it. I'll play like Step Mania, which is just DDR for keyboards. Of course, Lord help me if I try to play DDR with my actual body. That won't happen.
I got two left feet. I can't do that.
Not that I'd ever really have the chance to do that. Kind of live in the middle of nowhere, so...
Uh-oh.
And that's it for me.
Yeah, I'm about dying too. Ah, I've had several misdrops. Yeah. Yeah, misdropped. GG's!
Good games.
Good games. Oh my gosh. You're gonna make it all the way through, I know it.
I don't know.
Let's see the name of this opponent that you've got next. What's his name? Your opponent next is gonna be... You're gonna be playing... Where is this thing at? I'm on the wrong one again.
3A Crusader?
Triathlon. Yeah, Crusader. That's who you're gonna be against.
Crusader, who...
Crusader just made it through. Look, he didn't have to fight anyone. I think all of his opponents were AFK.
Crusader had to do the,
First one.
a match round 1.
Yeah.
They won 2-0 and then cruised through 2 rounds.
Oh, and then whoever wins that will be you, probably. And then you'll be going against Adrian, and then after
And then whoever
that,
makes loser's bracket.
68. Who's Which which one's 68? 66, 68. Adrian.
You get 66 is winners finals or winners semifinals. And then winner of that goes on to finals against the winner of the losers bracket. And then if the losers bracket, if the person from losers bracket wins finals, then you go on to the next one because it's double elimination. So the person in winners bracket has to be eliminated twice to actually get out.
Okay. That totally makes
If
sense.
I'm understanding the bracket correctly, which who knows.
Oh yeah. I see that now. 35 minutes